find a journal friend, exchange 5 items with them, and use them on a spread. Welcome, it's Barbara. We are going to be tackling prompt number 22 of our autumn prompt list, which you can find below as always in the description box. And number 22 reads, find a journal friend or small group and challenge her/them to use 5 items that you have selected on a journal spread and vice versa. You could send these if the post is working fast enough or just decide amongst each other. Think about things that you did not use for a while, like washi, wax seals, clear stamps, round elements, anything really that challenges you. Now, if you don't already have a journaling friend that you could do this with, maybe you can connect in the comments below. This has seemed to work pretty well in the past when we've done challenges like this. So if you're looking for someone, then just just add a comment saying you're looking for a partner to do this with. Maybe you could leave your email address, or you can somehow connect with each other, maybe also on Instagram if you're using that. You could also, if you don't want to send anything by mail, maybe do this with digital items. You could send each other maybe digital files that the other one has to incorporate in their journal pages. So there's many different ways of doing this. So if you want to join in, connect with each other, comment below, share your results on Instagram if you have an account under 49 Dragonflies Autumn 2020, so that we can see each other's creations and get inspired by them. So Maud and I have decided to do this together, and we have each sent each other an envelope with these items. So I haven't opened this, I'm so excited. And can I just show you, this is a stamp from the Netherlands. Can you believe this? I am like so in love with this, and I will definitely peel this off. It's already kind of, oh, actually, I don't even think I'd have to soak it. It looks like it is coming right off. But I do want to be careful because I definitely don't want to tear this. Yeah, so maybe I will soak it. It's probably better. So let's look into this package. It is much bigger than the one I sent Maud. So Maud is also opening my envelope that I sent her in her video. So I have linked Maud's video for you below as well. And I'm really curious to see what Maud added here. It's so big. Oh, wow. Oh, Maud, this is already beautiful. Oh, and I love the leaf. See, I was looking for leaves like this here in Vienna, and I just couldn't find anything like this. I already love this. Oh, and what is this paper? This is wallpaper, it seems like. Oh my goodness, I love this. Oh, and this is a paper measuring tape. These are really cool as well. And she made me a beautiful collaged card. Love that. Okay, so there's a note here. Okay, I can read you part of this. So, hi sweetie, oops. These are not the smallest items, but I was so excited to share them with you. The wallpaper was such a lucky find. Can't wait to see how you will use everything. Oh my gosh, and she added this hedgehog stamp. How cute is this? And these mushrooms I love as well. Wow. Love, love, love this. Okay, I have to look at this vintage wallpaper. How cool is that? Ah, she attached this with some washi. Oh, I think I might have the same washi. I'm not sure. How beautiful. No, I think I have the same kind, but with plants instead of animals. Look how cute he is. Okay, this is a huge piece. But look, this is so cool. Where do you find wallpaper like this? This is amazing. Love, love, love that. Okay, let's see. So the leaf, love that leaf. And there's a little envelope here. Oh, there are 3 seals. Oh, but oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Look, 2 roses and a clock. So wait, these are 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing that was the intention. And of course, I can use some of this paper measuring tape. And I definitely will be adding this card as well. So thank you, Maud. Very interesting items to work with. I love this. When I see beautiful wallpaper like this, then I immediately think of a pocket. So that's what I want to make for my page. And I want it to be big enough to house Maud's beautiful card in it. So I've turned around the wallpaper, and now I just want to make sure that it will hold the card, and so I will just leave a bit of a space here to overlap, and then I can just flip this over, and then I know that it needs to be about this wide, and I have to calculate that it needs a flap on the top and also a flap on the bottom. So it needs to be about this high. So now I know where to cut this piece. I'm just going to draw some lines so that I know where to cut, and I hope that these will be somewhat straight. We'll just hope that this is okay. So I have my rectangle now, and now we just need to make a very simple coin envelope. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm very happy to have a chance to make one again. So I'm just gonna fold this in to the middle so that they overlap. I can already see this is crooked, but that's okay. Just needs to be wide enough to house this card. That should be okay. So I will crease it. So since this is wallpaper, it is thicker, so it won't crease as well as paper. But we will just do the best we can. So then we're gonna fold up the bottom. So this is where we're going to be gluing it together. And then we fold in the top. Let's just see how much we can fold. So about like this, and we'll have to, yeah, we're gonna trim this off anyway, so it doesn't matter that it's crooked. And now we just cut off the outside flap. So this is the top. So I'll just cut in like this because I want the flap to have like a trapeze shape. And then I will just cut off these 2 outer flaps, but I'm actually going to cut it a bit as in a diagonal. It's not necessary, but it kind of, I think it looks good, and it kind of helps with closing the flap better. So now we have this, and we do the same thing on the bottom, except here I'll just cut, well actually I can also cut the trapeze shape, but maybe smaller. And here I'm cutting just a tiny bit above my crease. So this is the shape I have now. I can glue this middle down. I'm going to be using my tacky glue for this, which is in my art glitter glue bottle. We'll see if this is strong enough to hold this wallpaper. Of course, the glue is seeping out everywhere. Where are my baby wipes? That's better. Now we'll glue up the bottom flap. And the top one, I guess we'll leave open to put in Maud's card. So that fits perfectly. What a beautiful pocket. Now, since this is open like this, I think what I want to do is use one of these beautiful wax seals. Maybe I'll use this one with the clock to glue that down approximately like this, and not glue the whole thing down. I will like glue down only until half, and then we can tuck the flap in there so that it stays closed. So for this I will use my 3-in-1 glue because I need this to be strong. So I only glued like the 2/3 bottoms. 2/3 bottoms? The bottom 2/3 of the seal, my goodness. And I'll just hold that down a bit until it stays put. Actually, I will clamp this down for a while until it's dry. Hopefully that won't damage the seal. All right, so that's 2 of the 5 elements used. Now, of course, we need to somehow incorporate this into our journal. So I'm currently working on this signature. This is what we made last time. I will link my journal with me's for you below a playlist in case you've missed any of these. So I figure we could put it here. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to attach this. Maybe we'll just attach it with a paper clip. Actually, Maud sent one, so maybe we'll just do that. Okay, we have still the leaf and 2 more seals to somehow incorporate into our page. The glue has dried and it thankfully didn't damage the seal at all. And so now this holds the flap closed. So this is just perfect. So now I'm thinking I might as well include everything Maud sent. So I also want to include this cute little craft paper bag. And it actually has pretty much the perfect size to fit on here. I mean, it is just the tiniest bit too long. I could trim it a little bit. Okay, let's trim it. And maybe actually we put it like this because it will be easier to access something from the outside. No, I don't want to trim it actually. I want to keep it in its original status. So maybe instead of gluing it down on 3 sides to make a pocket, I will just glue it down on this side and on this side, and then it can be just like a tuck spot and be open on that side. Let me move this out of the way. So I think first I want to ink up the edges of this paper bag. And then I will just glue this down a little better. As you see, these flaps are coming apart. We don't want that. And I also want to make a little half circle here. I should have done that before I inked it. Because I think it will be easier to get whatever's in there out. So luckily, I think most of the punches have these marks on the side that show you where it's halfway in. So this is awesome. I'm going to try to center it. And there we go. Beautiful little half circle. So we'll just re-ink that. Now I'm debating whether I should stitch around this and then just glue it on. But I'm too lazy to take out my sewing machine, so I don't think I'll do that. I really want to, of course, incorporate the sleeve. Actually, I have to according to the rules. So I really kind of want to put that here somehow. Maybe like this. How gorgeous is that? Then we have this really cute washi, which definitely needs to go on here as well. I just don't know if I put something else underneath first. I did say I also wanted to incorporate some of this beautiful vintage paper tape, measuring tape. So maybe that's what I could start out with, by just putting a strip down on the bottom like this. And I think it will come out better if I ink it up first. And I do also want to add some scraps underneath. So this is my drawer of neutral colored scraps. And why don't I also use some of the cutoffs of the wallpaper? I don't think I can tear. Oh, I can even tear it. How amazing is that? Because it seems so rubbery. I really didn't think I could tear it. But of course, if it's wallpaper, of course you can tear it, girl. So I want all 4 edges torn. How beautiful. Okay, but we don't like the white edges. No, no. Okay. Move this, then this one. I also like the fact that this is then repeated on the paper bag to kind of just bring it all together. So we have this, which now I think was a mistake because I wanted to put something else underneath. All right, that's not gonna work. So I will just put something next to it then maybe. This is some vintage book page in French. So we could maybe put that up here. Then maybe we could add this one here. Let's see. We also still have the bear. There's a lot going on this little paper bag. I did not plan this well. That. And then we have the leaf, of course. So that paper basically was pretty useless. Where do we put the bear? I think the bear needs to go. I know. We'll cut the bear. I mean, I'm not cutting the bear. I'm just cutting the washi. No worries. Yeah, I'll cut him here. So then on one side we can have him showing. We'll see if we need some glue. I don't like that border there. Actually, I want a torn edge here as well. I don't want to tear into his head. No, this is too tricky. Knowing me, I'll just tear his head off. I don't want that. So I will just cut it fine. Sometimes you just have to make some, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Concessions? Okay, so he goes here. I love that. Oh, wow. I love that. And then, so this is gonna go here, and then we can put the text part down here underneath. And then we'll put this over. In one of my recent videos, I commented with some text in my video how weird it is that I have conversations with myself, especially when I do collages. And you guys are just the sweetest, because some of you answered that I'm not talking to myself, you're actually talking to me on the screen. So how cute is that? I love that. Thank you for not making me feel like an idiot. So now I think we can glue the leaf down. We actually can't see any of the text of the, of the washi. Yep, that is completely covered up. That was pretty useless, but it's okay. But look, we can see a little bit of the French text, so that's fine. Let's glue this leaf down. I'm not gonna glue all of it, maybe just this center part, because it's kind of nice if it still has some movement. I think this might need some 3-in-1 glue. This one is not cooperating. Well, I guess it's kind of like fabric. So, fine, I'll give you some 3-in-1 glue. Let's wipe some of this wet glue off. Yeah, that's gonna be better. So one thing I really don't like here, and I know I'm being a bit pedantic here, but what I never like in my collages, and what I always try to prevent, is you see the washi and the wallpaper piece. They are just like right next to each other with a straight edge. No, that's not okay. That is a complete no-go in my collages. The way I'm planning to fix it is with a small strip of coffee dyed cheesecloth. Let's just fray it a tiny bit. So I'm just adding a strip of glue here, because that's easier than adding it onto the cheesecloth. Much better. These are the details that make the difference, I believe. The more work you put into your piece, that it will show. It will really show. Every step will show in the end. Now I think we are ready to glue this pocket down. I'm going to use my 3-in-1 glue again for this. Don't you just love pockets on pockets? That's like the best thing. I'm not gluing it all the way to the edge on the bottom, just because I think it looks nice this way. So this is the journal page it will go on somehow. So now I've used 3 of the 5 elements plus 3 bonus elements. Maud, I hope I get extra points for that, because I did use the bag, the washi, and the tape measure strip. That wasn't even part of the assignment. But I still have these 2 to use. So I'm thinking I could add one of these still to the collage, like right in the center of the leaf, which could actually be added as another tuck spot. Wouldn't that be fun? So which one do we do? So I'm also looking at this page, although honestly, I'm not even certain this page is gonna stay next to this one, because I might shift everything around before I bind this journal. But for now, I'm just gonna work with what I see here. So I just think this one is more neutral, and we'll go with whatever is on that side. So I'm going to again take my 3-in-1 glue and glue down just the bottom part. Like, I'll do about half. And put that here in the center of the leaf. I will again just hold that down until that is secure. I think it would be fun to put a small tag in here. So I have this small tag punch, which I got at a craft fair. I'm sure you could find something similar maybe on Amazon. And I was looking again at this wallpaper, and I saw that on one of the edges we have these images of people. So I thought, why don't we try to make a tag with this lady image here? And because I don't think it will punch well because it is soft wallpaper, I'm just gonna put a piece of scrap cardboard underneath, and then hopefully that will punch a bit better. Yes, that worked. Yay! So now I have 2 tags. How cute is this? So now I can actually just glue her onto that back piece because this is a bit floppy. So let's do that. I will ink this up. And it definitely needs a hole in the top. I did actually consider that when I punched her out, that her head wouldn't be too far up so that I wouldn't be punching a hole in right through her head. There. That is perfect. I'll just ink that a tiny bit. Like that. And I think what it also needs is some twine to go through it. I'll just make a bow with it. So I think this should be dry now. Ha! How cute! Super happy with this fun pocket here. Still don't know what to do with this beautiful rose. Also, I of course need something to stick in this pocket and in this pocket. And what I thought I would do is go through my 50 tags that I have recently made in 3 parts. I will link a playlist of those 3 videos for you below. These were made using lovely, lovely vintage ephemera sent to me by Sharika from Postal Love. And so now I have these to play with, and maybe there is something that will be nice here in this pocket. So for this one we need kind of a bigger one. These are all kind of small. This is big, but the theme just doesn't work. This I'm saving for my next journal, which will be a winter journal. I really love this guy. This one is definitely one of my favorites. And actually the colors here work. The bow is really cute here. That is definitely an option, I would say. So we'll keep him here. This is a bit, ooh, this one would fit in here because I also like how the colors coordinate. Yes, love that, and love that the ribbon is, I'll just leave the ribbon peeking out. That I really love. Is there anything else which would be better? I also really love this one, I must say. So beautifully grungy. That would also work really well. The colors are awesome. Now I'm wondering, maybe I should put this one here. Doesn't have a ribbon, but that's okay. I love the colors. I do love the ribbon though. I could add a ribbon here. No, well, That would be weird on this one, I think. Okay, I love that in there, so that's good. This one I love, but again, I think the theme, I mean, I guess she would work. Yeah, I think I like the bird better. What else do we have? This one would work nicely. But I don't like the red here. This one would definitely work, but again, I think I like my bird better. This would work. And this would work, but that's definitely too many of those leaves in one place. So I think we'll just put this one in there because I love this one anyway. And I can do some journaling on the back. Yeah, super, super happy with this. But we still haven't added this. So maybe what I could do is, no, to say, Maud, I've used 4 of your elements. I've added 3 bonus elements. I think they should count against this one because it's beautiful, and I just think it wouldn't, like if I just put it somewhere, it wouldn't do it justice. So I hope it's okay with you that I will use this on another page. But I'm wondering if I should do something here because this is quite plain. I mean, I do love this book page. I could add some more of this wrapping paper on top of the page, but that might be too much. Yeah, oh no, that is not good. Bad idea, bad idea. So if I just attach this with the paper clip. Maud has kind of vintaged this paper clip up a bit. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but it is not a shiny paper clip. It looks like she's added maybe some alcohol ink or something to it. I love that. So does that even work here? It will stick out a little bit. Why though? I don't know. Ah, this is why. So I really need to be careful not to ruin this photo. In the meantime, I have journaled on the back. I wrote the name of the prompt, the date, and then I wrote, I always enjoy these kind of prompts where we exchange items to include in our journal. It's always fun to work with limited or selected items to get you to think outside of the box and your comfort zone. And now you see here it still has a place for a stamp, and I still have a bunch of stamps left over from what Sharika has sent me. So I'm just gonna use this one and I will mount that there. Like that. So we'll put him back in here. And I'm just gonna leave the book page as it is because I really like seeing that text. It's in a foreign language, so always fun to have that. Please don't forget to check out Maud's video. I can't wait to see what she does with the items I have sent her. I hope you give this a try. I hope you can find an ephemera swap partner. Check the other comments as well if you're looking for someone, because what happened last time is a lot of you just wrote comments without ever checking the other comments. So check the other ones first. Just reply to one that already is there. That will make it easier for you to connect, to find partners if you need them. Thank you as always for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun with this. just like I did, and hope to see you soon. I have lots of more videos to come. Please give this a like if you enjoyed it. That would help me out a lot. And as you know, I love you guys.
Mwah, mwah.